Hey everybody, welcome back to another Tournament of Shame. We're playing Rocket League 1v1s, best of 3, me against Nick.
Hey everybody, I'm terrified. I'm gonna get my ass beat. I've never played 1v1 before.
I think this is like... first off, it's amazing how many Tournament of Shames revolve around fucked up soccer.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
it's
happened
amazing.
tons of times.
That's like our perfect formula. I'll go blue here. So just to set up the rules, it is the same usual crew, so it's me, Nick, Dan, Bear, AlpacaPatrol, and Mathas. And we're gonna do best of 3s in 1v1s.
And I've already got a loss.
we're gonna do best of 3s in
Great.
1v1s. So I'm assuming that probably like the top 4 will make the playoffs. It'll be the same as the goofball situation.
First
Nick?
thing I've learned, don't go straight at the ball and then immediately expect... Oh my god, really?
All right, Nick. I told you in the call leading up to this, not to be cocky, but I played a lot of 1v1, and I feel that's a great shot. I
Thank
feel
you.
like I can teach you something that will help you out so much, not only for this game, but for the your future games, because I know that almost nobody else has played 1v1 either.
Bear has, right?
He's played a little bit, yeah, like maybe 3 or 4 matches against bad people. So the
Okay.
secret to not ever losing a kickoff, which is integral to success in 1v1,
Obviously, huge, yeah.
is you do a front flip
Oh, that's
right
bad.
at the very end. Like, not to get there first, but basically just to make your car bigger so that the ball can never come over top of you.
Okay.
That'll have, like, literally, like, a 90% effective rate. It'll almost never end up on your side. Worst case scenario, it's going to be, like, a dead ball in the middle. Sometimes, you know, the first goal that we add here will happen, and all, you know, or whoever hits it first will kind of get the advantage.
It's real weird not having the time to go get boost, because that's become my usual ritual when I start out.
Oh, good save.
Thank you.
That's the other thing, is that, you know, saves happen a lot earlier. Or not at
That
all.
was a bad idea, what I just did there. Shouldn't have done that.
It's a weird position to score from, though. Oh.
We have no defenders, so I'm not used to that. We don't play roles. Not used to that.
Yeah, you really, like, you're your own boss, that's for sure.
And that sucks.
No.
Okay, good. Oof.
It's weird, because, like, I feel like, oh, man. It's in your best interest to be, like, really aggressive, but if you ever miss a shot, then you're
in
dead.
trouble.
So you don't want to be aggressive. Like, 1v1 is its own beast. I think it's a lot more strategic than people give it credit for. I see a lot of people being like, oh, 1v1's like not real Rocket League. It's like a skill test or something like that. And that's, to some extent, that's true. That was very smart. But it's its own...
I gotta stop going up the wall here.
its own beast. I like it. So if anyone's watching this and they're like, oh, you know, I'm not going to watch it because it's 1v1. I don't know, man. 1v1's pretty intense. And I'm glad that it's best of 3.
Yeah, I really didn't want to do just a 5-minute video. It didn't seem like the right thing.
Yeah, it was just like, well, you know, we could get it done today, but
It's not worth it.
yeah, it's a compromise. Best of 3 is better test the skill. If somebody gets like a couple lucky goals, then that doesn't
Right, yeah, because so much is on the tip-off. If you just fuck up the tip-off, all of a sudden you could have just lost.
Yeah, exactly. Like, some of
Doesn't
these
seem like a
games
good
are going
measure.
to be like...
Oh, no.
Some of these games are going to be like 8-0, and I don't think it's going to be this one. But some of them are going to be like 2-1. And
Right.
that's where like the tip-off makes a huge difference, I think. I just hope Dan can actually make the playoffs.
Why?
I don't think... oh, you know what? He made them in Move or Die.
Oh, damn it.
I think he's due for a breakout performance.
All right, this might be his time then.
And maybe you or I could not make the playoffs for once.
That could very well happen. Speaking of myself.
Oh.
I think boost management here is, like, of the utmost importance.
But yeah, it's wild, man, because you'll like center a ball, or I shouldn't say you. Sometimes I will center a ball, and then I'll be like, you know what? I don't think this shot is worth it. I'll just go back and get boosted and then like loop around and try again. Oh!
Oh, I didn't save it, though. It's going to roll slowly in front of my eyes. Okay, cool.
That's all right. I want to see what the heck happened here.
I actually would have had plenty of time if I would have just relaxed, but I
Oh,
freaking
yeah.
shot past it and then
I didn't see the kilometers per hour on that one. Yeah, that's exactly it. Like, that's the equilibrium you want to hit. I was playing 1v1 for a long time, trying to do like old meta of like front flip early to get there first. so many kickoff goals let in.
Uh-huh.
The only thing I will say is that front flip meta, the way that I've taught it to you, has a counter, which is if you just sit in the net, then you get like an easy shot. But sitting in the net is a huge risk.
I don't think I'm into that. I think that's too scary for me.
It's like a cheesy chess play or something like that. Like
right.
It's an easy hit if it. Oh wow, nice. It's an easy hit if it works, but it doesn't work.
I missed the boost. Oh, there's so many vulnerable spots.
I really do think like for people who have not played 1v1, you gotta learn quickly. There's so many different strategies, like centering your own ball, saving the ball without actually being in the net. So I mean, I am in a way tooting my own horn, being like, oh, young Padawan, this is the 1v1 strategy. But I think it will be advantageous. Instead of like not knowing what you're doing, you're gonna get some tips here that you can use in the future. Although this is what happened to Dan in goofball goals, and then he went like 0 and 20 or something. So anything can happen.
I think the biggest, most important bit that I've learned already is just the tip-off strategy, because that is going to be a big one later.
Tip-off strategy against people who don't know tip-off strategy it can win you games. Oh, that's going to go in. No stopping that one.
All right. The futility of knowing the ball's about to go in and that there's nothing you can do is so frustrating.
Yeah, it really changes the way you challenge for it, I think, at certain areas of the field. That's why, like, you can't afford to be, like, super offensive sometimes.
Right.
Even if you got, like, a chance at a shot, you're like, well, if I miss the chance at the shot, though, it's going to come back and be, like, super bad.
I didn't know your positioning there. I thought I was dead. Oh, I still am. All right.
That wall is your best friend. The wall, it's not 1v1. It's 1 in wall versus 1 in wall.
I was going up for a little cheeky smack off the wall, and I just didn't have the right angle.
If you can get it, I think that's a huge play. Thought I'd experiment with, like, a different setup. It never works. Every time I end up experimenting, it's just, like, an easy goal. Or an easy chance, at least.
Okay, I was worried at the end there you were just trying to hand me one.
No.
That.
I would not. Could we just rematch right away if we hit ready?
Yeah. No reason not to.
Okay.
Just go right into it.
All right. Just keep it fair. I'll be orange this time.
Yeah, we know the colors really have a bias when it comes to scoring potential. I hate that.
Okay. So that's the cheesy, if you know the other person's going to front flip, that's how you counter.
So if you go back, I can't hit it straight on. That's the...
Yes. So you kind of you can't even really see, but you kind of have to, like, watch their name and be like, are they going in? And if they're going in, you go in. If they're staying back, the trick is you don't front flip. You just smash it as hard as you can, and then it makes, like, an almost impossible save for them.
If they go back, you can't attack.
Well, if they go back, you should attack. You shouldn't flip, but unfortunately that doesn't rhyme.
What's most important is that it rhymes. The other stuff is really not that.
It's a lot easier to remember, but unfortunately it's also invalid. So you'll have to figure that one out. Like if they go back, freaking pancake stack, which means
all right, that I can get into.
Means don't flip somehow.
Well, you flip onto the pancake stack, so I don't know about that actually.
Something
We're really gonna have to think about this in the off season.
Yeah, well, you probably got 2 or 3 minutes before the next match, so shouldn't be a real problem. But I really think, like, I will say Baer knows 1v1 kickoff meta as well. So against him, you're gonna have to play the game. But if he's not teaching it to people, then you should have a little bit of an advantage over Dan and Mathas at least, and Rob for that.
I think I fight Mathas second.
There you go.
No.
Run the fucking train on him.
I feel like we're fairly evenly matched these days.
I want you.
That's not a slight at him either.
I want you to
he's
smoke
away.
the shit out of him.
I think he was a lot better than me, and then he went away for a while, and then the meta's evolved.
Oh, nice stop.
But will it count? Okay, not in a second. It won't.
That was a good attempt. That's the other thing in like 1v1. You learn like sometimes saves don't matter. Like you'll save it and then it'll just pop it right back out to them. So you're like, oh well, fuck me, I guess.
That replay was not flattering either. It made it look way worse than it was. Oh, you got my boost.
Yeah, not even just boost management, but like boost, like siphon filtering.
Boost espionage.
Boost espionage. There you go. Boost subterfuge and sabotage.
Oh no.
Is enormous. And also, like, it sounds shitty, but like killing the clock to some extent.
Right.
If you got like a 1-goal lead, just kind of like puttering around with it in the corner.
Or killing your opponent, I imagine, would be quite effective.
Yeah, actually, I'm not a master of that, but I've played some people online who are really good at like demoing you when you're going in for a save or you're going in for the shot.
All right, this is not looking too hot for me.
No, you got this is a warm-up game. I already played 5 or 6 online today. Got nothing to fear. You're probably gonna need like 3 wins to make the playoffs. In the playoffs, you know, anything can happen. I think the worst thing is gonna be if someone goes 3-0 today. Then when it comes to tomorrow's games, they're gonna be like, I don't want to.
That was my shot.
I'm not gonna move around my schedule to lose 3 more games. It's a real test of fortitude. Oh.
I could have flipped and gotten ahead of it.
It was impressive ball control, though. Kind of did like a little circus thing on it.
Yeah, this is my tryout for Misha the Bear, Russian Circus 2.0. I did this same shit again. Enjoy.
Except this time.
That one went too high.
Oh.
No? Oh no, it's just gonna bounce neatly in. Okay.
I think that, you know, is going to sound like I'm being a shithead. I think it's the most points I've ever gotten on a single goal. The shot was a long goal, hat trick, goal.
Congratulations.
Epic save and savior, all on the same shot. It's remarkable. I don't know if it works from this angle.
Let's just say it does. No, it didn't.
I just know the comments are going to be like, wow, good guy, Ryan. Teaches Nick kickoff meta to make him, like, predictable, and then exploits it. And all I got to say is, you know, shut your mouth, chat, unless you want to be next.
Shut your mat has
Shut your
games.
mat. Yeah, I'm going to shut him. Possibly.
Woo, 25 points.
He's got some good angles, though. I don't know. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be an interesting tournament. I think it'll be interesting to see who doesn't make it. Like, I expect you will make it.
Do you?
I do. I sincerely
I really don't feel good about it right now.
I think Bear is a lock.
Yeah, obviously.
I honestly think that it's like Mathas, Rob, and Dan on the bubble. Oh, that's a good shot.
I feel like we're just like practicing right now, which is not right.
Oh, I thought maybe you cut that.
I had an idea about how that was going to go. It didn't go that way.
Oh, I screwed that one up a little bit.
So did I. Might as well make it one more. Oh, you're just on your side rolling?
Cool runnings. Like this, sometimes it's like, you know, just bash the ball into the corner so you have like 2 or 3 seconds to get boost.
Oh, come
Nice
on.
try. We both got trapped in the sticky net.
Yeah, there was a shot there, too. All right, good game.
Good
You beat
games.
my ass, but I expected that, so it's not too bad.
We'll both be back tomorrow with more games. I don't know who I play next in the tournament. I don't know who Nick plays next, but he thinks it's Mathas. Of course, if you enjoyed the episode, check out both of our perspectives. And, of course, you can check out the other matches in the tournament by going to Nick, Rob, Dan, Mathas, and Bear. their channels.
We'll
And
have links in the description, so
yeah,
don't worry about it.
you know, it's not your first YouTube video. You've watched videos.
It might
before.
be.
If it is, welcome.
Might be.
And of course, subscribe if you want to see these matches delivered to your homepage easily every single day. For now, thanks for watching. Good luck in the rest of the tournament.
Thank you. You as well. I will see you soon.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Later.